Hey, so we're in Mérida now, and that took about 3 hours to get to on a bus from Valladolid. And we're leaving our hotel now. We're looking for breakfast, but this is what it looks like. And what's the hotel called again? Hotel Maria Maria y Jose. But really cool hotel. It's like kind of outdoors and kind of inside, and there's all these little like nooks, all these plants. There's a pool. So this is the front of our hotel. This is the street it's on. Really cool looking street here in Mérida. This is what the front of our hotel looks like. And there's a colectivo. That's what you can get on for like really cheap to go anywhere in the city. Yeah, we got here last night and we're pretty tired, so we just had dinner and chilled. But so far the city is so easy to walk around and everyone's so nice. So, and that's what Mérida is known for. It's actually the safest city in North America, so pretty cool. But yeah, all these buildings are really cool. They're just old looking and they're all different colors, a lot like Valladolid, so but way bigger than Valladolid. And yeah, it's just easy to get around. Everything's just on a grid, and tons of cool like little restaurants and coffee shops everywhere. And this is a bakery here. Looks really cool. And once again, like everything's got a really cool courtyard inside, so the building might not look like much from the outside, but as soon as you walk in, it's really cool inside with like a pool and plants. So we came to a cafe called Cafe Montejo, and I got the omelette de Coche, which is like a mold that grows on cactus. Corn. On corn.
It's fermented, like almost kind of like moldy corn, but it's delicious.
Yeah, it's like a moldy corn.
We're vegetarian.
Yeah. Very umami flavor. I think Melina got.
I got enchiladas with mole and peppers and onions on the inside. I'm excited.
Looks good. So the Huila Coche is really interesting. It's like really dark green, almost like a dark blue. But yeah, it's really good. It tastes kind of like a spinach, but with more of an umami, salty flavor to it. And how your mole?
Really there's just mixed vegetables inside. It's really nice. The mole is perfect. You can tell it's like homemade.
Cool. Yeah, and this is what the place looks like. We're in like a courtyard. It's kind of hard to tell because there's umbrellas everywhere, but it's really nice. So this was the cafe we went to, Cafe Montejo. It's called Cafe Montejo. So we're in Uxmal, and it's about 2 hours south of Mérida, and we just took a bus for about 100 pesos each, and we're just at the entrance, just got dropped off, and this is what it looks like. There's not much out here. It's just a chocolate museum and Uxmal, which are ruins similar to the ones you see in Tulum and everywhere else in the Yucatan. But not so many people come to this one, so interested to see what it'll look like on the inside. So this is the entrance. We just walked in. We paid for our tickets, and now we're walking up the main steps to enter the park. And it's saying Uxmal is 37 square kilometers. And I think it was started construction in 800 AD, so it's pretty old. And it's also surrounded by jungle, just like Ekbalam was, that we went to in another video. But there's definitely a lot more people at this one. And it's probably because it's closer to Mérida, so yeah, there's definitely more people here, a bigger crowd. A lot of, Leaf almost hit me, a lot of buses are here and big tour groups, and yeah, but unlike Ekbalam, you are not allowed to climb the temples in ruins here, so you can just look at them and walk around, but you can also see the first main temple coming up. So this is the House of the Magician. And it's one of the bigger ruins here. So this is what the area looks like to the left of it. There's like more temples hidden you can walk through. There's tons of huge trees here, so there's more shade here than you think there would be. And so this temple is cool because it's kind of rounded on the corners. Yeah, and compared to Ekbalam, like these ones feel more well taken care of or restored. You can see some carvings like off in the distance on the corners of those ones too. And so this temple complex is way bigger than Ekbalam. Like everywhere you look, there's something off in the distance you can go explore and look at. There's another big one up there. See if anyone's home. That temple up there looks way cleaner, so they probably definitely restore it more often than the other ones. So I was reading about Uxmal, and they're saying that some of the first uses of cement were used in these structures to hold the different blocks together and have a stronger foundation. This is technically called a Puk style of architecture, so they use a lot of patterns and simple designs at the tops of their buildings. But this one's really cool. This one's huge. And then all the trees here, I don't know how old these are, but it seems like they've been here for a while. They offer up some nice spots of shade when you're up here. Yeah, this is really cool. It's just so spread out. There's like different structures and temples off in the distance. So it's a cool little statue of a jaguar. It's like a double-headed jaguar. The name of this is the Governor's Palace, and then from here you can see that House of Magician in the distance. So it looks really cool. Yeah. And this little building right behind the Governor's Palace is the House of the Turtle. So there's turtle sculptures along the top of this one. It's your favorite?
Yeah, it's my house. It's where I live.
House of the Tortugas.
Casa de Tortugas.
So you can see the little turtle sculptures along the top of the roof. It's really cool. It's a really cool view. You can see right through into the other ruins. And there's another big ruin behind the Governor's Palace. I didn't even know that was there.
Oh, this is like the shady nice place.
There's even more ruins like in the trees that you can see. They look very crumbled though, but this one looks really cool. There's the Great Temple or the Great Pyramid, that's what this one's called. Yeah, you can kind of see carvings up at the top. So a lot of these mine ruins have carvings at the top of the steps, so you do have to climb up to get a better look at them. But you're not allowed to climb any of them here. Oh, and there's even another one peeking through there, another big temple. But it looks like we can't go that way. Look cool. What do you think of these so far?
These are awesome. I like that it's spaced out and yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is my favorite. I like the other structure. I like this one a lot because the
Equilon?
trees. No, this building and this pyramid.
Yeah.
Around this ground.
Yeah, I like the plants growing up. It feels very ancient and untouched, like you just found it. Like it doesn't look much different than how they found it. This is the back of the Governor's Palace, and then there's another walkway you can take around that's more shaded.
Good shot. Maybe that one's too hot already.
So this is one of those courts where they played a game where they had to keep hitting the ball through that hoop. And they used it for like social prestige, like if you won or were good at it. But yeah, I think you just had to keep the ball in motion. It was like a hard rubber ball, and then they would wear protective gear and hit it with their bodies. I think there used to be more rings, but they probably broke. It's a cool entrance over there. It's like a triangle. There's all these little rooms in this one too. It's cool. It's actually really cool in here. It's like natural AC.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
It's like a cooler.
Yeah, it feels good. Natural AC. Oh yeah, this is where you get your candles.
Yeah, it's so hot. It's like over 100 degrees right now, so every time you see shade, it pays to just like hang out in it for a little bit and then keep going. There's more of these rooms, nice and cool. And then there's some really cool carvings on these that you can see up close. I think there's serpents that are intertwined, and then maybe jaguar heads. It's hard to tell, but they look amazing. Really cool, and they use a lot of patterns, you can tell, in their decorations and carvings. Really cool. Now, this is like what you think of when you think of an ancient Mayan ruin.
It's going in that hole.
There's a little iguana right there. Just finished looking at the ruins. Took about an hour and a half to walk around and see them all. And now we're gonna try and find some food right outside of Uxmal. There's a restaurant on the inside of the park, and then there's another one right outside. So this is like a walkway you're gonna take when you get dropped off on a bus or in front of the entrance. So if you take this to the main road, there's more restaurants, and this looks like a resort you can stay at. Little lodge. Yeah, it looks cool.
Oh, there's the pool right there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's the pool. Wow, it's really nice. The Lodge Uxmal, that's what it's called. And these plants growing up these trees, I can never get enough of them. They just look so tropical and cool. Really nice. Yeah, so this is all part of the Lodge Uxmal. It's their pool. Really cool. So we decided to come and chill at the resort restaurant that's right outside of Uxmal. And we got micheladas with bohemia. And I ordered a quesadilla, and Alina got fajitas. Vegetarian fajitas. So to start, they give you tortilla chips and negro frijoles and pico and a salsa picante.
Delicious spicy sauce.
Yeah. So
Burns so good.
Want to try one?
With the spicy sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to spoon it out because it's dangerous. Dangerous sauce. Salsa picosa.
That's a spicy one.
It's habanero. It's fine. I can handle it. I got this.
Is it spicy? Wait for it. Wait for it.
It's not bad.
Probably be spicy if I had it.
Just a little bit of heat.
Okay.
Kind of in the back of your throat. It's not bad. It's good.
So here's the quesadillas I ordered, and it comes with a little side of beans and like a tortilla bowl. And then Melina got the fajitas.
Vegetarian fajitas. Looks really good.
Looks really good. You got the more colorful one. So. Yeah, these look really good. And then we got flan for dessert. This is the first flan we've had on this little trip, so it's okay. We can have it.
You jiggle the plate just for the effect.
How is it?
It's good. I've had a lot of flans in my life, but this one's nice. It's got a nice jiggle. It's slightly dense, not too eggy. It's nice and cold, and I'm really enjoying the syrupy top. And the jam on the side is a nice compliment. Not type of, I don't know what type of jam it is.
I think it might be mango, right?
No, it's like a type of, it's a cinnamon flavor.
Oh, probably orange and cinnamon. So we just finished lunch and we have like 2 hours to kill until the 3 o'clock bus comes and picks us up. And so we're gonna check out a chocolate museum, and hopefully that takes up an hour, and then we're going to hopefully catch a bus if it shows up and get back to Mérida. So this is where we got dropped off earlier, and we heard that the bus picks you up on the opposite side of the road. So we'll see you later. And then the chocolate museum is also over there. So here's the entrance to the Choco Story Museum. And you buy your tickets right here. Friends, fishing, right?
They're hungry.
They're looking up at you wanting food.
And the food garden.
So yeah, when you walk into the chocolate museum after you buy your ticket, it's like a big garden you walk through, I think. So yeah, they're talking about the different types of aloe and plants here. There's some really cool big cactus here as well.
Illustration. Oh, at the end.
So yeah, there are animals in here. There's a jaguar, there's some monkeys, crocodiles, and then I think chocolate demonstrations where they show how they make chocolate. Some parrots. Interesting. So yeah, it's just a big circle, and then you see everything in one walk. Yeah, these plants are really cool. This is Los Mayas y el Cacao.
En este enorme territorio hay muchos productos que no se dan en otra región, por ejemplo la sal, debido a que el mar yucateco es un mar muy salado porque no hay ríos, entonces es un mar muy salado. En la costa, en tiempos mayas, se cosechaba mucho sal y se exportaba o se mandaba a diferentes regiones del área maya y más allá arriba. Una sal que preservaba las carnes de los animales. No existían los refrigeradores, ahorita la metemos en el refrigerador y se conserva, ¿no? Pero en tiempos mayas las carnes de los animales se conservaban con la sal, así que eran todos ricos. También aquí en la selva en Yucatán hay mucho algodón, a veces de forma inmensa. Con las fibras del algodón hacían, con los hilos del algodón, pero no existe en Yucatán, en la península de Yucatán, oro, plata, cobre, de esos metales preciosos y preciosos.
It's funny, it's like a monkey showing how to prepare cacao.
Y utilizaban la pila azul, el jade que era el metal más apreciado para el baño, la plata, el coral, la piedra artesanal en Chiapas.
So in that room there's a bunch of different Mayan artifacts for making coffee and representations of things around making coffee. It was really interesting. Now we're walking to the next part. There's a tamarind tree growing there. So they have all these different signs showing you what the plants are, and so it's like a giant nursery and museum / zoo. So it's really interesting. And so this room is showing how to cultivate cocoa and like all the different tools they use. So that's what the different cocoa pods look like. And that's the inside of the cocoa pod. And these are the different tools they use for making chocolate and harvesting all the seeds and grinding them, taking the fruit off the seed. And that's like a tool they use for cutting the cocoa pods off the tree. This is a cool representation. It shows 20 cocoa pods and what they look like when they're just harvested, and then after it turns into chocolate. So 1 kilogram of chocolate comes from this many cocoa pods. There's all these different huts, palapa huts, with different exhibitions in them, and you can stop at along the route. So this is what a cocoa tree looks like, and you can see one pod at the base growing, and this area is full of cocoa trees. Yeah, this is another one up close.
Wow,
It's really cool. It's like a jungle of cocoa trees. That's a cool plant. I think it's just a palm.
Yeah, but I've never seen it open.
That's cool. Here's a little monkey enclosure.
John.
And you can feed them food. There's like food right there.
They look hot. Oh. No, I don't know about that. I think they should be eating better food.
Just hanging upside down.
Swinging around over there.
It's cool. There's like a walkway between the two cages for them. There's one right up there. So this is not a zoo, they're a refuge for wild animals. And all the animals here are rescues. And they won't be able to survive in the jungle, so this is a nice home for them. It's really clean. It's really nice. Tons of shade, and they have food every day.
I've never been to a place where you can actually feed them like that.
Here's a drawing of a Mayan monkey holding a cocoa pod. There's another one. So they have these funny exhibits showing how they ferment the cocoa. I don't know about that pose.
I don't know either. I don't know how the way he's holding that cocoa.
It reminds me of the Jungle Cruise at Disneyland.
Bird on that thing. I've never tried a raw cocoa pod.
Yeah, I'm hoping they have like ways to taste things here. I think
You have to pick it right off the tree to try it like that.
yeah.
That's raw cocoa.
So we're gonna see a Mayan chocolate ceremony right now. So what we just saw was a Mayan chocolate ceremony, and we didn't know what that was. Someone told us to go there, and now we're gonna look at jaguars. A jaguar. I don't think there's more than one, but it's a cool sculpture of a jaguar killing these guys. So yeah, like I said, this is a refuge, so there's no other option for these animals in the wild. So there he is right there. You can already see him, but there's a jaguar sleeping right there. So now we're gonna go through an aviary. Oh, there's some parrots on the ground. There's the papagayo hanging out on the ground. He's got like a yellow head and a green body. Hi. He's eating. There's another papagayo. Hi. So we're in a chocolate demonstration room where they're making chocolate cocoa to drink. And so you're gonna do a little presentation, but when you first walk in they give you hot cocoa. How is it?
Good. It's the real deal. No,
Yeah?
no sugar.
No?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, there's no sugar, it's just straight cocoa. It's really good. And it hits you right away, it wakes you up.
Es importante debido a que dará un mejor aroma y sabor a la semilla. Este proceso es la fermentación. Una vez fermentada la semilla se llega al proceso.
It's really well done. I thought all the signage and
The plants,
Yeah,
the presentations, everything was done really well.
it's
Like,
definitely worth your money. It's nice.
and how much was it? It was only 40 pesos to get in, right?
Slightly more, I think.
40 or 60 pesos to get in, but yeah, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it just for the chocolate drink you get for free inside. So there's like different bars of chocolate you can get. Looks like they had chocolate from Costa Rica, chocolate from Mexico, chocolate from Ecuador, and then they have these cool ceramics. Yeah, really interesting. Even more bars of chocolate over here from all over the world. We just got back to Mérida from a bus. It took another 2 hours to come back from Uxmal. And now we just have to walk like 7 blocks back to our hotel. But we got dropped off near the center, and there's a cool little cathedral here and a park. There's a bunch of like food vendors right there. So this is our street, and we're like 7 blocks up this street, but yeah, you can see that all these buildings are really old looking and they're all painted different colors, so it's really cool. There's some really older looking ones next to some newer ones. But yeah, here's the hotel. It's this cool blue color. And yeah, I'll show you what the inside looks like. So that's the pool area, and then we can go down the hallway a little bit. There's all these cool little like nooks with like really cool plants, and there's no roof there, so it gets rain and they get all watered, which means you can plant some cool things that are technically inside the building. Here's the hallway and all the cool plants. And this is our room. And there's some windows and a bed. There's another window here. Here's the mirror. And the bathroom's pretty nice too. Yeah, this is $39 a night. And it's close to everything, and they also have a restaurant if you want like a cheap breakfast in the morning as well. So yeah, that's the room.